The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Chanticleers will put total leather and we'll get started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll run it from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Good. I'm ready to piss them off.
And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Barnett. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Coastal! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Hurting anybody. My fault, man.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, this stupid ass running man got wear and tear. I think it's weak.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman, gives him a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It didn't complete.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Looking for a man. It's Barber. Makes the catch. It's knocked. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Makes the catch. It's Tucker. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the shot to clears with the 1st and 10.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Dropping back, it's Barber. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tucker. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
At the 11-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
The shot that clears will go for it here on 4th down.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, looking to pass. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. That might seem like a risky call to go for it on 4th down there, but you can't just hand the defense a win in that spot, David.
No, and when you go back and you look at games, a lot of times those field goals get you beat. And this offense is like, forget that, we're going to be aggressive. And because they got it, it was a great call.
Dropping back, it's Barber. Here's a heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. just missed on the
That's supposed to be
connection,
a pick.
incomplete.
We're going out of the way
Well, the
with
opening
that.
drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback.
He's going for the goal line. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You got a chance to go in the half with more momentum, continue to run the ball, eat the clock, and put some points on the board.
Go straight ahead. He's forced out of bounds, goes absolutely nowhere, not even close to converting, and the defense gets the ball back. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Power football with the run. Strong run and useful. Picks up 4 out to the 9.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. And he never had a
55 ain't
chance.
trying to play
Just
no football.
stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate.
And on the third play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it. And it'll
All right, God ain't trying to play no football
the
out
Dukes
there.
will bring the punt team onto the field.
Shit,
This will be a
man.
2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down.
55 weeks.
Dropping back, it's Barber. The sure hands, it's Knox. Smashes ahead. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Chanticleers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Right. Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get there.
And the catch and run into the
Yeah,
end
these
zone.
is not doing on this team right here.
Carolina. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh.
A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
He didn't say none of that. Why you just say
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to get behind the defense. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And that defense
That
gets
shit
to
going
him, and
heavy
down he
just
goes at the
man. Try to
9.
throw the ball.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And the returner will be dragged down. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. With the catch, it's O'Neal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. Wants to go up top. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for passing interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
You get it?
Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they...
BD is slow as shit.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I think I probably won in the game when he got hurt.
They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right?
Yeah, I'm leaving here with something, nigga.
It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. They recover their own fumble. How in the world do the offense avoid that disaster?
Almost went from good to bad.
Or aggression or just a fortuitous about the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball.
Blasted as he lets it go. Turns it on in midfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Fuck him, that's why.
Man, it's so
Oh, we
nice
about to get us some money. My nigga
doesn't
Spencer
flinch.
went.
You watch it, man. He's hanging
Yeah,
in there,
how much
right?
this pay
Hanging
out
in there.
here?
Takes
My
some
fault.
time
I'm
for those
on
routes to get down the
FanDuel trying to
field.
get this money.
Gets hit as he throws it, but delivers the ball, a catchable ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
This
Shit.
first half of offense won't go on the
That should
highlight
be in the
reel
way.
so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Didn't pick up a lot.
Cause why you slide so far, man? What's up with y'all?
Yeah, defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Oh, my nigga Brandon.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. This junior making his presence felt and
His-
making the stop after a short game.
His archetype pure runner. Yeah, he this nigga who transferred in from UNLV.
Is at the 35, and they need
So
to
now
make
they ain't
it
trying to.
for third down.
The Brandon logo yard right here.
He's looking to throw.
Look, get your
And they
fat
fail
ass
to
out the
hook up
way.
on third down. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's looking deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play.
That's how
on
they'll
first
do.
down.
They'll watch that
You hear
motherfucker.
about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Barber. Finds his man. It's Simpkins.
These niggas weak.
And
I'm
gang
tell you.
tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Makes the grab.
I like the decision
Bless
from the
that
quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Breaks the tackle. The shot that clears, get enough for the first down.
This is a guy that could find you the 8 yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Round robin by 3, but now y'all don't want to give him that
They've
cash.
got it at the 37. It's
Some
1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the shot that clears will line it up on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes a catch. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. On the move is the 30.
Yeah, this shit, man. We can choose clock. Fuck
And he
this.
ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown.
Fuck this.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers.
Nah. I had
huge catch radius.
I started with Ball State. Yeah, ended up with Virginia Tech.
He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point. Kick
I
off
didn't have
unit
that.
on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Yeah.
Not a lot of space to be
Alright,
found. Good
but-
hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Yeah, I was just having a good day.
Together here as they start from their own 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
These corners backing off a bit. Working that left side now.
One of the things you love about this
Everybody
running
get
back is
hurt
not only
every
can he
other
run
play.
between the tackles,
Not
but he's
punk
also
asses
a
off the
weapon in this
field.
offense catching the football.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dukes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Sluka. Throws to the tight end. And wings it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way.
I hate that motherfucker, man.
Here in the first half, we just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Sorry with it.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go?
Yo,
He gets tackled
your
for a
Hurricanes
loss.
fan.
Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone
Why,
nowhere.
you cool with
Several
me?
drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Well, I'm from VA, but I'm a Hurricanes and Dolphins fan. Might have been on drugs when I was picking my team.
Books it all the way in, and now turns
shit.
his attention upfield. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. We'll see them really hit the
That's
speed button
crazy.
on the tempo here in the final
What they
minute
do to
of the
y'all?
first half. Wasting no time
Sound
throwing on
about
this
right.
drive. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
That's
Yeah, and you
crazy.
just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that
A Patriots fan
time, they
in Miami
finally
is
got to the offense
crazy
there.
word.
Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand. Now you have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
Missed his
Oh, this
receiver
nigga
there. It's
weak.
incomplete.
Well, after getting the
This nigga-
takeaway now, and you're in the fringe area just outside the
This
red
nigga
zone, the
is
offense
skipping
trying to stay
passes.
aggressive,
Crazy.
throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. But give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think so.
And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Quarterback gets the first down. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Got it behind the line. It's Barber. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Dukes.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position. Go make some things happen. Force some turnovers. Play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the extra point is good.
I could have took this nigga for 2
The Dukes will
RBI.
kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
This bitch ass nigga.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Barber. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, for him not to hand that ball off on the RPO, the quarterback obviously saw something he liked there in the left flat, but incompletion.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that.
Telling you, we got a bounty gate on his
ass.
ass.
Big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give from the gun. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move
watching
away, to get
really the rest of them
going,
were in their career.
it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gets the
Ready,
back
folks?
moving. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Shit, I couldn't lead that
Nice job by the
motherfucker.
defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for them.
You think about that, man.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Scanning the field, it's Sluka. Buying some time. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his
I
back
thought that
in the middle.
motherfucker was gonna keep
And the
going.
defense had that one well
I
covered.
just
Just a
stopped.
short game there.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And doing a great job with coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker. Always, that's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
Alright, shit, round 2.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more
Trying to,
dynamic,
man.
but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
I think they can do
The give
shit
to the
called
running back from the shotgun.
prize picks and shit.
He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
And this offense on first
Wait a
down,
minute,
man,
college
they go
football,
backwards,
didn't
and they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often.
Yeah.
Short flip that counts
Virginia
as
country
completion.
is shit
Goes a long
too.
way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. Maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward. This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
The Chanticleers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Quarterback making checks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Really nice job by the defense because they're doing their part, especially these last two drives now. Trailing here in the second half, but not by much. And they know if they just keep getting it back to their offense,
just trying to get this shit out before that motherfucker try to
nice job
desync.
on third down that time, getting the sack and now giving their offense another chance.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Shit, I can't even pick a play. Hey, take the first win. Alright.